I said, I'm Mr. Moody from the Hartford Job Corps program. So our program is for 17 to 24-year-old young adults. What you can obtain there is you can obtain a trade and a high school diploma or a GED. If you already have one, as sometimes we assume you already have one, then you will be able to get a trade. You can get a trade in manufacturing, which is a 4 to 9 month trade, which is what Justin is currently taking. You can also become a certified nursing assistant, which is 8 weeks. Those 8 weeks are done at Capital Community College, okay? So you study for the CASAS test for about 2 to 3 weeks, and then you move on to Capital Community College. Then we have our CMA trade. Our CMA trade is a 2-year course condensed into 6 months, okay? Does that make sense for everybody? Okay. And then last but not least, we have our insurance and finance trade. That trade is 4 to 5 months. You get certified in everything in Microsoft Office. You get certified in an IC3 trade, which is Internet Core Computing, which is basic math and computing skills. And then you also get a APU certification. We'll tell you that what that means when you get there. Okay? You can also obtain your driver's license. How many people have a driver's license? How many people have a permit? Okay, now we're talking. So you can obtain your driver's license there. Okay? You can also get your driver's license. We do have a residential living, which means you can live on campus. Okay, we have a male floor and a female floor. You can also leave with your first aid and CPR. And then we also have an extended college program. Okay? So that means you can stay in Job Corps for 1 to 3 years and obtain one of the rural community colleges and get your first 2 years done and then go off to a 4-year on possibly an academic scholarship or whatever you deem is necessary. Okay? Any questions? All right, you can hit it.
Oh, well, I already did. I have a question though right now. Like,
Is it still running?
Yeah.
No.
Do you like, how you feel about Job Corps? Like, how you feel about being there?
I mean, it's alright. Some of the rules are kind of, could be changed, but other than that, it's pretty cool. You get lunch, dinner, you get to go on like trips, like movies and stuff like that. Everything's free there, so I mean, pretty much all you gotta do is just, education, your trade, and then you get the program done.
It's at no cost to you. What we look to do is we really look to catapult you. So if a boat anchor holds you back, we look to catapult you forward into something better. So if you truly don't know where you want to go once you finish here, if you truly don't know what you want to do, if you truly don't have a field you want to go into, come to Job Corps and get some additional training.
So how you said like we can get our high school diplomas too, like through you guys. Do you guys well, I have like 2 questions for that. Like, do you guys have a ceremony and
A ceremony as in
like walking across the stage?
graduation?
Like
Oh
yeah.
yes, we have a graduation.
And,
the stage is probably as big as this room, maybe longer. We do it pretty big. The mayor comes out, the governor comes out, the senator. Who else? We have a lot of other Job Corps alumni that come out. It really is its own event. We have a Job Corps Day, and then we also have I know you guys follow Snapchat. So when we graduate, there is a Job Corps Snapchat up for the whole entire day for the graduation. So we do it really big for graduation. I don't know if you guys know Brandon Frame. He was on BET's Youngest. He's one of the people that comes out. Kareem Abdul. He's one of the people that comes out. Yeah, we get not Kareem Abdul, the basketball player, but Kareem Abdul, speaker. He comes out.
He's like real happy.
We do get a lot of people.
And then my other question for that was like, how long does it take to get the high school diploma?
That depends on you.
Yeah,
So
it's pace-based wise. So depending on how much work you're gonna put in the program, you finish early.
So it is a self-paced program. So we give you, anybody here from New York? No? Okay. So we give you you can have 2 choices. You can take the online Penn Foster program, which is a standard classroom style, or you can also take GED, which is also standard classroom style. Penn Foster goes off your credits. So if the highest it'll take is 16 and a half. So if you have 25 credits, it'll only take 16 and a half. Okay? If you have 4 credits, it'll take all 4. Okay? Pertaining to what those are. The longest I've seen somebody be in the Penn Foster program is 8 months. The fastest I've seen everybody complete is 1 month. The reason why is because it's a self-paced program. So it's kind of like when you were younger, you'd read a language arts book. You'd read the chapter, and then you would have the summary and the test. That's exactly how the Penn Foster is. The GED program is a little bit more extensive because it's 4 years of high school smashed into 4 tests. So it is very extensive, okay? But, if you feel like, you can get it done, definitely go for it. We had a young man who currently did the GED and was in the top 27% for his math. We have 129 Job Corps. So we have a Job Corps in Alaska, we have a Job Corps in we have 2 in Puerto Rico, 1 in Texas, 1 in Florida. So when a lot of the epidemics started happening, people started going to different Job Corps.
And another question I have is like, Like, yeah, say somebody goes to the Hartford Job Corps or whatever. What if they want to transfer to one out of state?
Okay, so we have advanced trades. We have 29 advanced trades within our Job Corps, family. So for us, if you do welding, so Justin can do welding and manufacturing. If he decides to do advanced welding, he can go to another Job Corps, and that's exactly at no cost to him. If you want to become a CNA, you can then go on to do LPN in New York, and that's at no cost to you. We also have an RN program, but it is very extensive and hard to get into. And I mean, within the last 4 years, we probably have one student get accepted. So it's very difficult. I'm not even joking. I'm not joking. I'm not saying that for cahoots. It's very hard to get into. Okay? If you have children, if you want to be non-residential and you have children, we will provide you with a bus pass, and we also have a daycare available. And it goes on what's called a sliding scale. So there is a stipend that you'll receive being at Job Corps, which is about $20 to $35 a week, depending on how long you stay. And if you are non-residential and you have a child, your child will go to that daycare, and some of the money that you earn will be allotted to that daycare. Okay, so Job Corps is about a $45,000 scholarship. Okay. So I would say for the most part, if you're unsure what you want to do, come check us out. We're down at 100 William Shorty Campbell Street, right behind Dollar Tree in Walmart, in the Walmart Plaza. So definitely come see a tour, come see the campus. We have colleges coming to see us right now. We're doing college presentations. I have a presentation tomorrow at Middlesex College. I had a presentation earlier at Capital Community College. We're reaching out to the colleges, but we don't want to forget the people who make the program run. You guys are the people. Okay.
Any other questions?
I didn't really have a question. Like, I had a more so like comment, I guess. Like, I had a family member who attended, and like, just he didn't make it seem the best. Like, it was like at first it was pretty good for him, and then after so long he just felt like there wasn't any fairness and like just a lot of things that shouldn't have been happening. So like,
Yeah, y'all might feel that way when y'all first get there, because like at first it's pretty fun, but then like the people there, they do dumb junk, and then they cause them to make rules to make it even worse. So like I said, if y'all want to be residential, y'all could always take like a day pass or something, a weekend pass, and go home and just stay there or take a PTO or become non-residential.
you're 17 or 18?
I'm 19.
Oh.
And you also, so just to let you know, you also earn PTO, which is paid time off, just like a job. I'm pretty sure Mr. Irvin has some PTO stacked up. You would earn PTO as a job. So,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Cause like, damn, I kind of forgot my question. So for example, right now I'm 17, and like I was thinking about going to like the next orientation or something like that to schedule an appointment to actually like.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just had to sit down. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Now I just gotta bring that down some.
Okay.
Like, would I have to have my mother with me? Pretty much.
For the tour, necessarily no, but for the appointment, yes, because we do go off your mom's income. So if you are a minor, 16 or 17, we do go off your parents' income.
But what if I have my own job? Like, why do
We
you have to
still go
for
off
it?
your parents' income. Unless you were emancipated, we go off your parents' income. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Does that make sense for everybody in the room? Okay.
So if you're like past 18, like they'll go over your parents' income?
No.
Over your income?
Yes.
Okay.
And if you don't have an income, we have a form that we have you sign, and your parent has to sign it that they support you for room and board.
Okay.
Okay? So there's a little bit of, there's different ways to, definitely ensure that people are able to have the same opportunity. Okay? Any other questions?
I think just like for you guys, everyone here is here for different reasons. So your cousin's experience may be very different from someone else's experience. So it's, you had your experience yourself. 'Cause I'm sure Justin's experience going in may be very different from your cousin. So going in, checking it out. Is this a tour you guys are interested in? Check it out. I mean, it's not gonna hurt you.
And then here's a little secret. Mr. Moody, it's not a secret as much, but Mr. Moody was a Job Corps student many, many, many moons ago. And I say that because we drove here, right? I currently don't have a car. We drove here in my job car, right? So if I didn't have a driver's license, that wouldn't be possible. I got my driver's license at Job Corps. And I remember, and then 2 weeks later, my uncle gave me a 1990 Mercury Grand Marquis. If anybody doesn't know what that looked like, Google it. It'll fit in this room with no problem. And then probably got it on a half tank of gas. And I drove the half tank of gas till the light, the gas light came on, and I probably drove it a little bit more after that. But definitely, it is a program that definitely can set you up in the right direction. But it's all about how you apply yourself. So your experience is different from my experience, which is different from your cousin's experience.
My cousin said he had fun. He went to one. I think it said a mass or somewhere like that.
Nice.
He said he had fun.
Nice. And we're always updating the campus. So I would say if there's something you want to do while you're there, if you want to create a debate committee, you want to create a double dutch team, you want to have a flag football team, you want to have a girls basketball team, volleyball team, recommend it to the recreational staff.
And this might be important to some of y'all, but we just got Wi-Fi in the dorm, so it's lit.
Yo, it was actually my brother who went there. I know he would have definitely been happy if they had Wi-Fi when he was there.
Yeah, so we that's something we actually just changed because the students have been advocating for. So your voice is heard. It just takes time.
Say that.
Please
Wi-Fi
don't
is
think that anything's done overnight. They had Wi-Fi in the recreational building, and then we turned and we made it into the dormitory. Don't ask me how, but they got it. They requested it. They got it. So I
But
can't
it
be
is
upset.
time though, so
Yes.
in the morning from the time they get attending day, from 8 to 3:15, it will be off until 4, and they'll turn it on for the rest of the day. But on the weekends, it's always on. So.
Oh, word. That's pretty good then.
And the reason why is because of business professional.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that
So they won't be on their phones in class.
Yeah.
you are up and ready to work. We treat it as a business setting at all times. We have tours. We have state representatives come to see the campus. We have a lot of different people come to see the campus. Our campus is only 12 years old. So the only center that's younger than ours is Vermont. I think they're about 8 months old. That center was just built, but our campus is 12 years old. The benefit of it is we're right in the community. So you walk out, there's McDonald's, there's Denny's, there's Taco Bell, there's Walmart. So if you also want to get a job while you're there, you can do that as well. The reason why is because where do you get time to really spend 8 months to really focus on you and be the young adult that you want the world to see, not your friends, the young adult that you want the world to see. That's more impactful. Okay? Anybody else have any questions? Oh, Justin, I'm sorry.
It's not just about work either. They have other stuff like basketball team for y'all if y'all want to play ball or whatever, and other activities that y'all want to do.
We do have a lot of recreational activities. We go. They went to something called Locked in a Room. Anybody heard
Yeah, I
of
went
that?
to that.
It's like where they lock all of us in a room and we got to try and figure.
Oh, you got it
out.
like the clues or whatever?
Safe room?
Oh,
Yeah,
word,
something
that
like
sounds
that. I don't know what it's called.
They got laser.
Yeah, it's like a
quest,
puzzle
We went
kind of
to
thing.
we go to
So the
Laser
safe room, they
Quest.
track you
We
inside.
go to
You got
Moody,
the
zip
puzzle
line.
pieces.
Ronald World.
Yeah.
I think so. We go to Ronald Road. Yep.
It's like
We have an ice cream social every Tuesday
Yeah.
for the young adults.
That's dope.
Justin knows a lot more because I kind of just work during the daytime
and
and
it's
pop
like
in.
I forgot what it's called. I think it was like karting or something. You get to drive.
Yeah, we go go-kart and a
Yeah,
lot.
go-
Oh, so shit cool. Is it like the village?
No. We have a lot more available. The village has a lot more therapeutically, but we have a lot more. We have a wellness and dental center, but we do have a lot more available to you.
So the only way I would be
That
able
shit's
to
dope.
make an appointment, I'll have to go to orientation.
Yes, we have tours on. So when you filled out online, your name popped up and I sent you the email. That's the first step. The second step is coming for a tour. That's where you meet myself and Miss Carter. She's my partner. We work together. And then after that, we will set up an appointment to start the enrollment into the program.
I already
Okay.
met Miss Carter last year.
But so what I would say is, so we have a lot of minors who are 16. In the state of Connecticut, you have to be 17
Yeah.
to withdraw to school. So we have a lot of 16-year-olds that'll come with their parents that'll definitely come see the campus. They'll come see the campus and then come a year later. So it's all about, you got to be selfish. As young adults, you got to be selfish. You have to be selfish about your future, your career, your goals, your ambitions, your dreams. You have to be selfish. I say that and I mean that. It doesn't matter what color, what creed, you got to be selfish in life. You have to. Because once you get where you need to be, then you can turn around and show the next person how to get there. So when Justin gets his high school, when he earns his trade, we're also trying to make a connection, I should say, with Electric Boat. It's out by Three Rivers College, and they're starting people off at $28 an hour. It's for the manufacturing field. So, we're trying to make real ties in the community and out in the community. So it is available. It's available. The same opportunity is available to everybody. You just have to apply yourself. This is not a gimmick. There's nothing. They don't bill you later on. I was a student. They don't bill you later on and say, Mr. Moody, here's the $45,000 you owe us. No.
Yeah, nah. And they pay you after you finish the program too.
There is a cash completion incentive up to about $1,000.
Yeah.
But as we said, if you're working while you're going to Job Corps, that $1,000 is money you can give your mom, money you can give your father, just to say thank you. Hey, here's $1,000. Thank
And
you
they
very
pay you
much.
every 2 weeks too, so you get money plus when you finish the program, even more money.
We do have a zero tolerance for drugs, alcohol, and violence.
Yeah.
So we will give you a drug screening when you first arrive to the program. Upon failing that drug screening, you will have 30 to 45 days to clean out your system and make sure you pass the next drug test. You will also be part of a drug and alcohol class, okay?
And also during the,
But it's lit.
you get a pass to the home.
It's not just
Yes.
talk
Cause
about.
nigga, y'all start smoking
If it's a suspicion or you have history, do
Yes.
screening.
Yes, so so say for instance, what's your name, young man? Devontae. So if Devontae's cousin brings him to Job Corps and the car smells of marijuana, what they would do is they would test you under suspicion. So literally, every choice you make becomes crucial. The choices you make will shape your life. So yes, you can be tested under suspicion. We also have zero tolerance for alcohol, okay? So some people at Job Corps are of the age to drink. Like I said, it's 17 to 24. You cannot come back to center under the intoxication, and you cannot come back to center with any alcohol on your person.
So if y'all gonna, take a weekend, if y'all residential and y'all take like a weekend pass, if y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do, just make sure I don't come back,
Smell like liquor.
yeah, or looking suspicious.
Don't come back with anything
Smell
under your
like anything.
under your system. And then we also have a zero tolerance for threats. So because there are 129 centers, we have a zero tolerance for threats. So what's your name? Aisa. So if Manasia and Aisa get into an argument, and then Aisa goes on Facebook and puts, "Oh, when I see Manasia tomorrow, I'm gonna punch her in the face," right? Manasia, right, doesn't know if that's a real comment. So what does she do? She screenshots it. When she screenshots it and prints it out, that now becomes a legal document. So you have to be careful what you put on social media also. And I say that not only for Job Corps, but for employers. So if your email is not devontae.parker@gmail, it has to be appropriate. Because when employers look at your email, Justin can tell you from experience, we also have a Department of Labor liaison. You guys go to the Department of Labor, get to see what the Department of Labor is about. We prepare you for a lot of different things. It's not just your routine everyday school. Okay? Any other questions? I also have flyers and information for you all too.
And then on top of the termination
So, like,
stuff too, so.
How much
They would
like do
terminate
they
a lot of
charge you?
people.
Like how much do they charge for the time you're in?
Nothing.
Nothing.
The only thing that might like
It's at no
seem
cost to you.
weird is if y'all come
Oh
on
yeah,
Central,
only thing that
it's gonna
costs
be
you
like
is
3
if you
other
want
people
like your own food. Cause yeah, my mom, we used to stay bringing my brother care packages.
Yeah, if you can bring snacks, you can bring, you can order Chinese food, pizza, things of that nature. You can order, different items for your dorms and stuff like that.
Oh, y'all can bring a gaming system.
That's gonna ring.
Oh
Y'all
really?
can-
So
y'all
it
can bring a
doesn't
gaming
cost to
system and
stay on
TV.
campus?
They got
No.
like 1 minute.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah, so,
But yeah, don't want to seem like we're in the rest, but yeah, it's 129 and the bell's supposed to be ringing.
Okay.
statements.
Okay, so I would definitely say take advantage of the opportunity that's available to you as an adult. If you are interested in any way, shape, or form, come see us. Come check the campus out, get your own feel, get your own opinion, and then definitely come check us out. Like I said, I'm Mr. Moody from Harvard Job Corps. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
coming.
All right.